How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another video. Now today we've got my 4-3-2-1 custom tactics that got me into the elite division. I also used them in FUT champs this weekend and got rank 2. So without further ado, let's get straight into the tactics. So moving on with the tactics. For the defensive style, I've got on balance. Now the reason for this is because there's too many cons with the pros for all the other styles. Now here's some of them. So you've drop back, pressure on heavy touch, pressure after possession loss, and constant pressure. Now the only time I'll change it off balance is if I go to constant pressure when I'm losing in a game. But other than that, balance is the best one in the game. No matter the formation, the only one you should be using. Width 50. Now I've not touched this at all really, so it's just the default width. That's the only reason why I've got it on 50. Depth is on 71. Now the reason for this is two things actually. Now the first one you might have already guessed, and that's the auto AI press or whatever you want to call it. That's good. But the second thing is maybe the most important reason why I have it on 71 depth is because you need to defend further up the pitch. Now unlike previous years, you can't just sit back this year and defend using your auto defender sort of thing. I feel like personally, or I feel like everyone should be defending higher up the pitch. So 71 depth allows me to do that, and it gives me the AI press. Moving on to build up play, balance. Again, the only one you should be using, no matter the formation really. It's the best one in the game. The other ones have too many cons with their pros, and it gives you a bit of everything. Chance creation, direct passing. Again, personally, the only one should be using. Best one in the game. Direct passing, you can play to feet. You get runners beyond. And I guess sometimes you could play long ball if you wanted to. But direct passing, the best one, the only one. Width 45. Now the reason for this is I want to be a bit more narrow when I'm attacking, just to get my players close together and get those little patterns of play moving, get players running in behind sort of thing. So 45 is the best width I found. Players in the box is 6. Now this is important mainly because I can use my fullbacks a lot better with 6 players in the box. So if you're using, let's say, 4 players in the box, your fullback might just drop back once you bring him up. But if you manually bring your fullback up using 6 players in the box, he'll stay up and stay as an option for you to pass to or use and get a ball in the box sort of thing. Corners and free kicks, both on 2. Now the reason for that is I feel like there's enough players in the box with 2. However, you leave enough men back, or women, sorry. Enough women or men back to defend the counter attack. So that's why I've gone with 2. So, moving on with the instruction. So my central striker is stay central, getting behind, balance, balance. My left striker is stay central, balance, balance, come back on defense. And my right striker is balance, balance, balance. Now the reason Son's on come back on defense is because Robertson is on balanced attack. But you'll see that in a minute. So, moving on to the 3 centre mids. So my left and central centre mid in this instance is stay back while attacking, balance, 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 cover centre. Stay back while attacking, balance, 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 cover centre. Now the reason I've got my left centre mid on stay back is because my left fullback is my attacking fullback. Whereas if it was my right back, so if your right back's better going forward than your left back, then you'd have your right midfielder or your right centre mid as the stay back while attack. And you'd have your left side as your attacking centre mid sort of thing. So, moving on, the right centre mid is my more attacking, my box-to-box, my 8 sort of player. Balance, 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 cover wing. Now, the reason for this is that it gets forward, gets back still, best balance, perfect. And these 2 will still get forward, and if you bring them up manually, like I said with the 6 players in the box, they'll still stay forward. They won't just drop straight back in. Now, moving on to the most important player, I have balance, balance, overlap, and stick to position. Now, the reason he's on balance and overlap is to get him forward as much as possible and create width on the left side. And moving back to the right striker, the reason Doku's not on stay central is to create a bit of width on the right. But going back to the left back, he's my most important player. He creates width on the left. He gets back. He attacks. He does everything. So, 2 centre-backs, no surprises. They're both on stay back while attacking. Keepers on balance. And the right back, if it will let me move, is stay back while attacking, balanced, overlap, and balanced. Now, the reason I've got him on overlap still is so when I'm defending, he hits the touchline a bit more. I feel like when they're on overlap, even though he's on stay back while attacking, they just stay a bit more wider, but then drop in narrow when needed. So, like, if we're in possession, he'll be basically on their right left, right? Left winger, I think. I'm not too sure. My left and right is awful. I think he'll be on the left winger. Just stand on him and he'll come narrow when we lose the ball sort of thing. There we go, guys. That's been my 4-3-2-1 custom tactics. They're definitely the best tactics I've used so far this year. So make sure to try them out yourself and let me know in the comments down below if they worked and helped you. If you want to see other videos like this, whether that's tactics, tips, gameplay, rewards, anything, just leave a comment down below telling me that also. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.